Good morning. We got 3 bits of Foley today. The first one is a dinosaur roar. Second one is some mech steps, mech walking. And the third one is a hover bike, kind of a jet bike. And I've pitched that sound around the same way the Unreal Tournament engine would, although you'd have to do a couple layers. But I think it sounds better that way. It'd be worth the effort. The thing about your classic dinosaur roar is it's made out of recordings of live animals, and I don't own recording equipment, nor do I have access to like a petting zoo or whatever. That's completely off the table. So I have to make do with free samples on the internet. I could do paid samples, but I don't have a budget. So I did with what I could. I found free samples online of animals making noises, including the internet's one and only lion sample. Is it this one? I think it's this one that's like the canonical lion sample that I ran into like 14 times. So I made the most interesting roar I could. It was originally intended to be a T-Rex roar, but I don't know, maybe it's more fitting for something smaller. In any event, it has a lot of character. And that's made out of this roar, which sounds like it's might have been ripped from Jurassic Park. And then I put in, gosh, what is this? That's a processed Jaguar roar, and I put a pitch shifter on it, and Camel Crusher. Sounds really beefy as a result. And then put the Dragon Ball Z scream on there. Here's the original. And then I turned that into this. Just by pitching it around and putting more of that magical pitch shifter plugin on there, which I've really taken a liking to. Alright. Fun. The next one was mech walking, and I've got one layer for the boom, kind of this bassy boom of the metal frame making contact with the ground. And then something to like give it a little more juice. I don't know. And then I sampled a car show where people were showing off their hydraulics. I found this video on YouTube. People bouncing their cars 10 feet in the air with hydraulics. And I made 2 layers with that, with those samples. This guy and this guy. Which is the same thing pitched down. Together it makes it sound a little larger. I put a little variation in the steps just to make it interesting. The hover bike is an instance of massive, which sounds like the light cycles from Tron. Lots of comb filtering. The next one is a jet engine sample, another YouTube video where they're firing a jet engine as a test, and I looped a little bit of it and pitched it around. It sounds great. The next layer after that is the same sample put through Harmer's prism effect, which makes it sound very sci-fi. Final layer is a sub to give it a little more presence, I guess. I don't know if you can hear that on YouTube. It's pretty audible. Alright, that's that.